Manchester United's decision-making over the last decade reveals a clear pattern. When forced to choose between structure and strong personalities, the club consistently sides with structure, not because personalities lack value, but because United's recent history has taught them what happens when individuals become bigger than the system. This is not a new lesson. It is one learned through repetition. In modern football, the role of the all-powerful manager has quietly disappeared. Clubs at the highest level are no longer built around one voice. They are run through layered governance, sporting directors, recruitment teams, performance departments, and financial controls. Manchester United are late adopters to this model, but once they committed, they stopped looking back. Strong personalities challenge that structure by nature. Managers like Ruben Amorim arrive with conviction, clear ideas, clear demands. They believe authority creates clarity, and clarity creates results. In isolation, that logic makes sense. But at Manchester United, authority has become the most sensitive currency of all. The club has lived through eras where control tilted too far toward the manager. Each time, the outcome followed a familiar arc: early momentum, growing influence, internal friction, public tension, and eventually collapse. What United learned is not that strong personalities fail. It is that strong personalities require alignment, and alignment has been the rarest resource at Old Trafford. The post-Sir Alex era exposed this vulnerability brutally. Managers came and went, each promising direction, each demanding backing, each ultimately clashing with the club's fragmented decision-making. Instead of stability, United found cycles of upheaval. Instead of identity, constant resets. This is why the club's leadership has shifted its priorities. Structure offers continuity when individuals change. Personalities do not. A defined hierarchy means recruitment outlives coaches. Tactical evolution does not require revolution. And most importantly, no single figure can hold the club hostage through public confrontation. This does not mean United distrust managers. It means they no longer outsource authority entirely. Ruben Amorim's exit fits this logic. His ideas were not rejected outright. His system was not dismissed as flawed. What failed was the relationship between authority and results. Amorim challenged the structure openly at a moment when his leverage was weakest. In modern football, that is fatal. The same pattern has played out elsewhere. At clubs like Chelsea, Tottenham, and even Barcelona, public power struggles rarely end in compromise. They end in replacement. Structures survive. Personalities rotate. Manchester United have taken note. Choosing structure over strong personalities is also a defensive decision. The club understands its own volatility, media pressure, fan scrutiny, commercial scale. These forces amplify conflict faster than results can repair it. A coach who escalates tension publicly becomes a risk, regardless of long-term vision. From United's perspective, stability is now more valuable than charisma. This explains the appeal of internal figures, interim appointments, and system-friendly candidates. These are not choices driven by nostalgia. They are risk management decisions. Reduce noise, contain fallout. By time. Critics argue this approach limits ambition, that United have become cautious, that greatness requires bold leadership. There is truth in that, but the club's counter-argument is simple. Ambition without governance leads to chaos. And chaos is exactly what United are trying to escape. The real issue is not structure versus personality. It is timing. A strong personality can thrive when results protect them, when momentum buys patience, when authority feels earned rather than demanded. United have not offered that environment recently, and managers have not created it either. So the club chooses what it can control. Structure can be refined. Processes can improve. Recruitment can align. Personalities, once empowered, are far harder to contain. This is why Manchester United continue to choose structure, not because they reject leadership, but because they have learned the cost of losing control. Until results, alignment, and trust exist at the same time, strong personalities will always be seen as a gamble. And at a club still rebuilding its foundations, gambles are a luxury United believe they can no longer afford. The question moving forward is not whether United needs strong leaders. They do. The question is whether the club can finally build a structure strong enough to support one without being threatened by it.